Have you ever had that moment when your heart races, your mind refuses to sit still, and the world feels like it's whispering, or maybe screaming, that now is the time to act? That is Aquarius under Mars. It's like standing on the edge of a cliff with the wind at your back, knowing that if you jump, you will fly, or maybe crash. But somehow, the thrill makes the risk worth it. Aquarius has always been the dreamer, the one who sees patterns no one else notices, the one who imagines worlds before they exist. Independent, clever, unpredictable, they float above the noise of the ordinary, caught in the clouds of ideas and visions. Most people mistake them for aloof or detached, but in reality, Aquarius is quietly alive, fully present in a world only they seem to perceive. But then comes Mars. Fiery, insistent, urgent. Mars doesn't ask. Mars doesn't wait. Mars says, go, now. And suddenly, Aquarius, the thinker, the observer, feels a spark that ignites every thought into action, every dream into a mission, every hesitation into urgency. The spark that changes everything. At first, Aquarius doesn't notice. Ideas drift in their mind as usual. But then, there's that subtle heat, that pull in the chest, a whisper that grows louder. It's time. Now, thoughts that were once distant suddenly demand reality. Plans that were months in the making now scream to be launched. And Aquarius, usually the master of patience, feels the pull impossible to resist. This is Mars' touch. It takes the visionary, the quiet genius, and throws them into action. Not recklessly, but with fire in their veins and purpose in their step. Aquarius begins to move differently. Faster, bolder, daring in ways that feel unfamiliar yet exhilarating. Friends notice. Colleagues notice. The world notices. Aquarius personality on fire. Imagine the most thoughtful, intellectual person you know. Someone who measures everything, plans everything, thinks everything through. Now at a rush of pure, undeniable drive. That's Aquarius with Mars. Mars doesn't change who they are, it amplifies them. Aquarius independence becomes unstoppable. Their originality becomes infectious. Their ideas, once theoretical, now demand attention, execution, impact. They are still the visionary, but now, they are a doer, a pioneer, someone who takes the leap and inspires others to follow. The tension between thought and action is electric. Aquarius is no longer content with watching from the sidelines. Mars pushes them into the arena of life, the messy, unpredictable, thrilling arena. And the result? A version of Aquarius that is dazzling, magnetic, and impossible to ignore. Love ignites. In love, Mars transforms Aquarius in the most unpredictable ways. Normally, they are fascinated by minds, ideas, and connections on a cerebral level. Mars adds heat, desire, and boldness. Suddenly, they flirt with intention, pursue with audacity, and ignite passion with a single glance. The Aquarian heart, usually cautious, becomes urgent. They want connection, but they need space. They want intensity, but they crave freedom. The partner who keeps up is rewarded with a whirlwind of intellect, passion, and energy that is equal parts exhilarating and terrifying. The one who falters? Left behind in the smoke of what could have been. And yet, the fire is delicate. Impulse can lead to friction. Desire can clash with detachment. The challenge, and thrill, is learning to navigate the heat without burning the foundation. When done right, love under Mars becomes transformative. Not just romance, but a journey that reshapes how Aquarius sees themselves, their partner, and the world. The stories behind the fire. Take Leo, an Aquarius woman, who spent years building tech ideas quietly, sharing them only in private. Mars stirs. Suddenly, she's pitching her ideas on national stages, rallying investors, convincing skeptics, and turning a dormant project into a movement. The fire doesn't just motivate her, it transforms her. She becomes both visionary and executor, the dreamer finally living her own story. Or imagine Ethan, an Aquarius man, reserved and careful in relationships, suddenly swept by Mars' influence. He surprises everyone with bold romantic gestures, weekend trips, daring declarations, unexpected acts of devotion. Mars fuels courage, turning hesitation into daring, transforming thought into action. Friends and partners see a new side of him, magnetic and unstoppable. Even in friendship, Mars empowers Aquarius to lead. They initiate adventures, defend friends fiercely, and take charge when others hesitate. They are inspiring, invigorating, and sometimes exhausting, but always unforgettable. Work, purpose, and ambition. In the professional world, Mars transforms Aquarius into a force to be reckoned with. Projects that once felt theoretical now demand execution. Ideas that floated in notebooks must manifest in reality. They are pioneers in technology, social change, art, or any field that thrives on innovation. Mars sharpens their competitive edge. They face obstacles not as barriers, but as puzzles to solve, challenges to overcome. They lead with confidence, creativity, and courage. Coworkers might feel intimidated. Competitors may feel threatened. But the truth is, Aquarius with Mars isn't seeking approval. They're driven by vision, propelled by energy, and compelled by purpose. Yet, the fire requires care. Too much haste can scatter focus. Too much intensity can burn bridges. The key lies in channeling energy deliberately, blending passion with strategy, instinct with intellect. The reward? Transformative impact, personal growth, and the satisfaction of seeing dreams realized in the real world. Emotional currents. Aquarius isn't known for fiery emotion, but Mars changes everything. Desire, passion, and intensity surge. Emotions that were once calmly observed now demand expression. Relationships, creative projects, and personal ambitions all feel amplified. The world is brighter, louder, more urgent. The emotional landscape is thrilling, but also precarious. Friends and partners might struggle to keep pace. Aquarius must learn to channel the energy constructively, turning raw fire into productive action rather than impulsive chaos. Conflict, challenge, and transformation. Mars ignites confrontation, but Aquarius approaches it differently. They don't fight blindly, they fight strategically. They challenge authority, question norms, and push boundaries with purpose. Conflict becomes a crucible, testing independence, courage, and ingenuity. Many climaxes emerge in these moments. Tensions rise. Stakes feel high. Aquarius faces internal and external challenges simultaneously, balancing freedom with collaboration, intellect with instinct, idealism with practicality. Success is transformative. Failure is instructive. And the journey itself, fiery and unpredictable, is part of the story. Daily life with Mars fire. In everyday life, Aquarius feels the spark in bursts, sudden projects, unexpected adventures, bold conversations, daring decisions. Even mundane routines are infused with energy. They take initiative where others hesitate, see solutions where others see problems, and act with confidence that surprises even themselves. The key is awareness. Mars can overwhelm. Without focus, energy becomes chaos. But with mindfulness, it becomes brilliance. Fire and air, intellect and action collide to create something remarkable. Male and female Aquarius. Male Aquarius, bold, visible, daring. Mars amplifies assertiveness, ambition, and charisma. He leaps where others hesitate, transforms ideas into movements, and inspires awe. But impatience and impulsivity must be tamed. Female Aquarius, equally visionary, nuanced, strategic. Mars sharpens courage, amplifies independence, and inspires action. She balances fire with intuition, turning bold ideas into sustainable impact. Both genders share the same transformative journey: air and fire, thought and action, vision and execution. Myth, symbolism, and the cosmic dance. Mars, the god of war, courage, and assertive action, meets Aquarius, the water-bearer, symbol of innovation, humanitarianism, and vision. Together, they form a rare archetype, the revolutionary thinker-warrior. Ideas without action remain dreams. Mars teaches Aquarius that to change the world, one must act. To dream without moving is nothing. To act without vision is chaos. When fire and air unite, balance emerges, and transformation becomes inevitable. Reflection and wisdom. To be Aquarius under Mars is to live at the edge of possibility. Fire in your veins, stars in your eyes. Courage to act, wisdom to plan, passion to persist. It is daring to dream and daring to leap. Logical yet passionate, detached yet intensely engaged, visionary yet grounded, irrepressible. The world may not understand it, but understanding is irrelevant. Aquarius under Mars doesn't seek permission. They create, ignite, and transform. The moment has come. And now, Aquarius, the universe is waiting. The fire is rising. Ideas demand action. Passion calls. Challenges test courage. Opportunities appear where hesitation once ruled. This is the moment to leap. Not recklessly, but boldly. Not quietly, but vividly. The stars have whispered. The fire has awakened. Aquarius, your journey begins now. And when you act, truly act, you will discover a power within yourself that is electrifying, transformative, and utterly unforgettable.